Hi everyone, this is BaldheedRasta podcast reasoning, and I go by the name Tru'Nature. Everyone out there who know me already know my real name, but that's not important. What's important here is what I'm about to talk about. Specifically, I want to uplift, inform, and motivate people across the world. We'll be touching on different topics like race, religion, politics, crime, health, environmental, whatever y'all want to talk about, I'm ready to talk about it. We'll share topics, share ideas. You could give me your feedback, I give you my feedback, and pretty much that's how we're gonna have this reasoning about life on the whole. One of the main topics I want to talk about today though is ideas, right? On a daily basis, especially me, I have ideas just popping on my head and don't know what to do with it. Well, the worst thing an individual can do is go tell our next man your idea, right? When he can take it and go do whatever he wants to do, or he or she can take it and do whatever they want to do, right? Each person have their own ideas that pop in their head at any given time. The question is, what do you do with it? How do you go about it? And in life, the universe is, tell us things, that we're not paying attention to, right? And it's very important for you to go through life with a clear head, regardless of what you're going through in life. Like I said, the universe is tell us things on a daily basis. But are we listening? Are we looking? Are we watching? Right? And are we going about to do whatever come to our mind positively? Right? One of the things that I like to do is when I get an idea come to my mind is write it down, because you never know which day you're gonna need it, right? Who you can help with it, right? Going about it, whether it be it financially or non-financially, it's a very important aspect about it, right? You can have the idea. The question is, does it take monetary, does it take finances to go about it? Or is it something that you can go about with whatever you have in your household and work with it, right? But your mind, body, soul, actions, everything that you do have to be moving in that direction within the thought process of what comes to your mind to do. If you're not moving in that direction, if you're not putting things together with the to move in the direction with the idea that you have, right? Then you're not on the right path. When you have the idea and you're sure that you want to get that thing done, you're gonna get distraction. But the most importantly, don't go too far off course. Try to get everything lined up in that regard. All right. So to continue on the same lines of the topic that I was talking about ideas. Don't think that there won't be any negativity. Don't think there won't be any setback. Don't think that nothing bad will not gonna happen. Things are gonna happen. There can't be any winning without losing. I'm very guilty of one of these topics right here that I'm talking about. I'm very guilty of whenever time I start something and I get a little setback, I stop. Right? That's a test of your endurance. Right? Stopping only delay the process. Understand that there cannot be any winning without losing. Right? Look at people who do marathons across the world. Right? Some of them, even when they fall down on the ground, they get back up because the goal is to finish the race. That's the goal. right? Look at anybody who is successful. No matter how they get there, the question is, are we putting in the effort? Are we okay with the negativity? Because that's inevitable, right? They say more money, more problem. The more you're gonna get successful, the more problems you're gonna have. But are you prepared for it? All these are tests in life that we're gonna go through, right? So whatever idea you have, make sure you know that you cannot go through it all without any setback. These are tests that, a matter of fact, will help you along the way, right? It's gonna help you because you're gonna say, I already been through that already. I know exactly what, how to deal with it this time around. And furthermore, you'll be able to tell other people, your story. You know what I mean? You'll be able to tell other people your story. You'll be able to tell, it's not a cakewalk. Life is not a cakewalk. I always say life is a class. Any test you don't pass, you have to repeat it. You must repeat the class that you haven't passed. It's like a school. Yeah? Any class that you do not pass, you have to repeat it. So you can't go through life untouched, unscaled. Right? Look at all the great ones around you in history. Alright? The Martin Luther of the world, the Malcolm X of the world, the Barack Obama of the world. Whoever is your idol, whoever you look up to for motivation. Right? You know what I mean? And the other thing that we have to learn to do is read. To gain more knowledge and understanding of things. Don't just take things at face value. That's not how things work. You understand? So yeah, this podcast, these are some of the topics that you're going to be hearing on it. We're going to have in-depth discussions about different topics. And I'm glad I was able to touch on the idea subject. And let me know how it helps, if it helps. Give me, your feedback on, things that we need to talk about. Things that you like to discuss. You know what I mean? I like these in-depth discussion. Let's talk more. Well, we have come to the end of the BaldheadedRasta podcast. Thanks for tuning in. One love, one aim, one destiny. Keep the peace, keep the faith.